to Tea Making Adventures. My name is Lisa Keegan and we are going to make some amazing recipes this series to fill the beautiful bamboo grazing box from Thermomix. Now we're starting today with a very vibrant beetroot dip. I do have some variations, some hints and tips to make this faster, so watch along today and then give this a go in your TM, regardless of which model you've got. So we're going to get started. It's only got a handful of ingredients, which I really like, and most of these things I think you'll find in your cupboard or pantry already. We're going to go straight to start cooking, and the first thing it's got in there is some Parmesan. Now you can make this, if you are dairy free, you can make this with 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast instead. I have done it before, it is beautiful. Today I am using Parmesan cheese, so I'm going to throw that into the machine. Tasty cheese doesn't particularly work if you're thinking, can I use my tasty? It hasn't quite got a strong enough flavor to it, so I would say no to swapping for a straight tasty cheese. So there's my Parmesan, crust remove, cut into chunks, and remember your chunks are about the size of your dial on the front of your machine. We're going to go next, and then we're going to add 1 garlic clove, or if you've only got garlic paste, use undersized 1 teaspoon, and if you've got powder, then use about 1/2 teaspoon of powder. It does, because it's been dehydrated, it's significantly stronger as a powder. Let's go next, in with the lid and the measuring cup, and we're going to blitz this down super quick. I love how quick it is, 10 seconds on speed 9, off it goes. All right, there we go. Next up, transfer to a bowl and set aside. So I'm just going to put it back in the little bowl. This is a bamboo bowl from Mix Shop as well. I'm just going to transfer it back into that bowl, which I've actually got some diced shallots in there, and there's a couple of shavings of the Parmesan left in there as well. But look at that. When you've got a Thermomix, there's no need for buying grated cheese. You can literally grate your own cheese in the Thermomix super easily in seconds, as you saw. Obviously this is super fine if you didn't want it so fine, less time and less speed. So I have done a video on grating, so just have a look on my YouTube for that. Type in grating and you'll find it. Don't worry about cleaning it completely out because we're moving straight along. Now it's asking for some salted roasted cashews. Now I do have cashews, they're not roasted. I could have put them in the oven. However, what I did have on hand is salted roasted macadamias. And I swap them in instead. If you can't do nuts, sunflower seeds is your swap in this recipe. Salt, roast, and you can roast it in an oven or in a pan, or if you've got a TM6 on your high heat function. Okay, so lots of ways to do that. Next, we're gonna make this down to a bit of a, have to wait and see. I'm gonna say nearly a paste, but I don't think it's quite that far, but let's have a look. 2 second speed 7. So that's just a dice. It's a rough dice, it's giving it texture. Okay, now it's got some baby beetroot. Now I have been into pickling my own bits and pieces with the Thermomix, and you can find a pickling vegetable recipe in this book. Okay, so this is new to the Mix Shop. It is on your cookie do. If you've got cookie do, go searching for it. However, the pickled veggie recipe is not yet there, but you know it's in the book. So check that out. So we need, out of my can, it says 450 grams of canned beetroot, reserved 1 tablespoon of liquid. So, oh, there we go, got it off. So these are our homegrown, amazing recipe. It's actually my Nana's recipe. I will share it with you one day, but otherwise you can do the one out of the cookbook as well. So I'm gonna guess that that would be about 300 grams. I'm really taking a very big guess here. By the way, kitchen toolkit. Okay, again, Thermomix accessory. It comes with 3 knives, a ice cream scoop, and normally a pair of scissors, but scissors are short to come by in my house. Kids like to acquire them. And an awesome peeler, okay? We've got one in our caravan, our car, our kitchen. Can't have enough of the things, okay? So check them out in the Mix Shop as well. I do sound like I'm talking a lot about Mix Shop today, but it does have some really cool stuff in there as well. So if you are going there, remember to go on the checkout screen before you get there. Make sure you got Lisa Keegan plugged in. Then you're supporting me as I support you, but also I can track your order and that sort of stuff for those of you in Australia. So let's go for 300 grams. I'm really guesstimating. I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to need of this. So let's put our beautiful cooked beetroot in there, pickled and cooked. This was sealed so well. The beautiful thing about doing your own is it's literally, I guess, like canning like you'd buy in the supermarket. Oh, my scales aren't up. Let's bring some scales up. On your recipe, if the scales haven't come up, you can come up to the 3 lines and actually go to scales. Ordinarily, you know, you'd be cracking open a tin to do this, so you probably wouldn't need them, but I don't know what size a tin exactly is when it comes to my jar. So we're just guesstimating. Guess it'll be a little bit more pink or a little less pink. As you're watching along, I would love to know in the comments, have you had a go at pickling your own vegetables before, like beetroot? Have you made this recipe before or something similar? Or are you still buying it and it's time to give it a go in your Thermomix? I'd love to know. All right, I think it's gonna be most of this jar. It is so vibrant. I just love the color of it. In this goes. All right, a little bit more. And funny story though, one of my kids when they were little used to drink beetroot juice. But then, yeah, when they actually go to the toilet after drinking beetroot juice, you end up with very, very pink. Shouldn't really say this on camera. We'll just stop there. Let's just keep going with the recipe. 300 grams of beetroot flesh. Go next. Okay, 1 tablespoon of liquid. I reckon I probably put a teaspoon of the liquid in as we went along. Grated Parmesan and garlic, in that goes again. And I've got my greens in there as well. I was going to keep them as a topping, but they've gone in now. It doesn't matter. Insert the measuring cup. So when I say greens, it was just shallots. Next, 6 seconds on speed 5, and off it goes. Nearly done. Now we're going to just season it with some salt, pepper. Now it says lemon juice. I don't have lemons on hand at the moment. They're out of season. So I'm just going with some apple cider vinegar. We're aiming for that sweet, salty kind of feel to it. I mean, beetroot and pickled beetroot on its own has already got that beautiful sweetness to it. So we don't really need any sugar in it or anything like that. So it says a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. There's my pepper. Here comes my salt. Oh, if I can get into it. And we're actually done. So now we're going to put the lid on. It's going to blitz it through, and I'm going to show you the final product, which looks absolutely amazing. All right, so a handful of ingredients and 30 seconds, and you've actually got this beautiful recipe done and dusted. So I'll just show you what that final product looks like, and this is going to be absolutely amazing in our beautiful grazing dish up the back there, grazing box. So I'll just grab some out. I'll show you what it looks like in here. Carrot sticks, crackers. Over the next few videos, I'm going to show you how to make some beautiful fancy crackers or gourmet crackers. We've got some beautiful thyme crackers coming up, garlic and thyme as well. There's a few things. I'm going to show you some puff pastry sticks as well, how to make puff pastry and turn them into the sticks in your Thermomix. So many different things you can do in your Thermomix, which means you're removing the preservatives, the additives, the numbers. You're making it healthier, normally less sugar as well, usually less salt, all those sorts of things. You're taking back control of your food really simply and easily and quickly, having a Thermomix in your kitchen. So there you go. That is, in less than 30 seconds, how to make an amazing beetroot dip that can go in the grazing box. So I can't wait to show you this final grazing box. I'll give you a bit of a time frame on how long it takes to assemble the whole lot as well. But otherwise, I can't wait to see you do this. So please make it, share it with your friends and family, tell them the ease a Thermomix brings them. And then when they're curious and interested, please send them my way. I love nothing more than helping people get a Thermomix on their bench and then taking it even further and not just being a soup maker or a blender, but being so much more than that. So please send them my way. I would love to support them, get one, and then get most out of it. So take care, and I will see you on the next video helping you get more out of your Thermomix investment. Take care. See you soon.